Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Washington Post World.
January 29, 5 o'clock America, New York. High-level visit highlights U.S. balancing act on Israel, Palestinians. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's trip coincides with a major flare-up in Israeli-Palestinian violence.
New York Times World News.
January 29, 5 o'clock America, New York. Can K-pop make the metaverse cool? In the world's testing ground for tech, K-pop singers are being spun up out of pixels and doing battle in a virtual universe. Aiki, one of the Girls' Re-verse judges, during a taping outside Seoul.
New York Times World News.
January 29, 4:45 America, New York. Palestinian man fatally shot as violence continues with Israel forces. Tensions and violence have gripped the Israeli-occupied West Bank and Jerusalem for days after an Israeli military raid on Thursday killed 9 people. A Palestinian man checking damage on Sunday after a fire overnight in a village near Ramallah, in the occupied West Bank.
Mirror World News.
January 29, 3:11 America, New York. Hero dad saves hundreds of swimmers after spotting great white shark from his drone. The dad had to act fast after spotting the 20-foot beast, which was swimming around the waters of Meelup Beach, Western Australia, alongside the drone pilot's family.
Washington Post World.
January 29, 3:09 America, New York. Turkey issues travel warning to Europe following protests. Turkey has issued a travel warning for its citizens living in or planning on going to European countries, citing Islamophobia and anti-Turkish demonstrations.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
January 29, 3:03 America, New York. 10 children die after boat capsizes. Rescue operation underway. 10 children have died after a boat capsized in northwest Pakistan. Breaking news.
Washington Post World.
January 29, 2:30 America, New York. Passenger bus in Pakistan crashes, catches fire killing 40. A government official says a bus accident in southern Pakistan has left 40 people dead.
Mirror World News.
January 29, 2:26 America, New York. Iran earthquake. 2 dead and hundreds injured as huge 5.9 magnitude shake hits. We'll be bringing you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.
RT World News.
January 29, 2:23 America, New York. Pentagon lobbied for F-16s to Ukraine, Politico. The campaign inside the department to support Kiev with modern fighter jets is reportedly gaining momentum.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
January 29, 2:13 America, New York. At least 41 dead after bus falls into ravine. At least 41 people have died after a bus fell into a ravine in Baluchistan in Pakistan, local media reported. Breaking news. BBC News World. January 29, 0:34 America, New York. New U.S. childhood obesity guidelines criticized by families. Some families worry that new guidelines from U.S. pediatricians prioritize surgery and intensive therapy.
Mirror World News.
January 29, 0:31 America, New York. Vladimir Putin warned Russians have no stomach for the fight in Ukraine anymore. There is enormous conflict between the various leaders and factions who are wondering what their life is going to be like after Crimea falls and after Ukraine wins, says a retired lieutenant general.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
January 28, 23:14 America, New York. London Knights edge Kingston to move into first place in Western Conference. For the second night in a row, the London Knights went to a shootout and won. London Knights.
New York Times World News. January 28, 22:47 America, New York. Iran says it thwarted a drone attack on a munitions facility. The government did not say who was behind the attempted attack, but some Telegram channels affiliated with Iran's Revolutionary Guards pointed the finger at Israel.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
January 28, 22:08 America, New York. Call of the Wild. Ottawa Senators outgun the Montreal Canadiens. Night 1 Saturday in Ottawa had the Senators skating to a 5-0 win. Derek Brassard Arbor ex-Hokage.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
January 28, 2113 America, New York. Long-range missiles for Ukraine not on the table, but not off either. After insisting for weeks that the M1 Abrams was too mechanically complex and required more logistics support than Kyiv could provide, the Biden administration eventually did an about-face, saying the U.S.-made main battle tank could be sent to Ukraine to join the fight against Russian invaders.
RT World News.
January 28, 2041 America, New York. Explosions reported in Iran. The country's defense ministry says a drone attack was thwarted. Iran was attacked using drones, the country's defense ministry announced on Sunday. One device was shut down by an air defense system, while the other two fell into defensive traps and exploded.
Fox World News.
January 28, 2036 America, New York. Iran military facility rocked by explosion that officials say was unsuccessful drone attack. A military facility in Iran was reportedly rocked by a loud blast which officials in the country say was the result of a failed drone strike that resulted in no casualties.
Fox World News.
January 28, 2021 America, New York. London worker dead after being crushed by urinal. A London maintenance worker was crushed underneath a telescopic urinal Friday while working on the hydraulic machine, police said.